Hello? Hello?
Hello!
Testing, eardrums to earth.
It wasn't even that loud. It wasn't that
Quite
loud.
loud.
It wasn't that loud.
It was making the guitars feedback a bit, wasn't it?
Great.
Hola, amigos!
Hola, este como está? Je m'appelle Pizza.
And je m'appelle the cat.
That was like Mexican and Spanish and French.
Frexican.
Frexican. Hey.
So, Thorpy pedals. We love Thorpy pedals.
Yes.
Especially Pete. Pete has got a trifecta of Thorpy pedals on the floor. What you got, Pete?
I've got the Gunshot, which is like a Marshall type overdrive with a bias switch on it. So when you actually turn it on, it does this. Let me demonstrate.
Ah, it's my favourite guitar effect.
It's like, people think, oh, it's broken. No, because it's a bias. It's like doing it in your amp.
I'm biased.
I'm biased to that. Then I've got the Peacekeeper, so keep the peace, which is a boost / slightly gain boost. And then I've got the Veteran, which is an awesome pedal.
So today's video is predominantly about the Veteran. We've both got Veteran pedals here, which is a 2-button pedal from the Thorpy range.
Yes.
One that does fuzz, one that does boost. They can be used together or independently. I've plugged into a Marshall-y kind of vibey amplifier. Pete's plugged into something a bit cleaner, perhaps a bit more Fender-y, to give you some ideas of what it'll do. I have actually already done this video with Rob Chappasy Chapman, but the lapel microphones in that video for some reason weren't working properly. So you will just have the pleasure of seeing a little bit of playing from Rob and myself as we go through this video, but Pete and I will tell you what the pedal does.
Yes. So it's a double, as you said, it's a silicon Fuzz. Is it 3? I think there's 3 silicon things in there, isn't there? I think so.
I don't know how these
I'm not completely
work.
Sure. I'm not sure about your open pedals.
What is silicon? Is that like how the authentic old Fuzzes would have been done? Or
well, there's 2 different ones, isn't there? There's probably more. But
germanium?
Is it silicons or is it germaniums? Germaniums or silicons? Silicon diodes, germanium diodes. So you've got 2 different ones, right? And one silicon, I'm not quite sure how it works, but it's 2 different ways. I think the germanium ones are more difficult to get. I mean, go and watch Dan and Mick on that pedal show. They'll tell you everything.
About. We're just going to concentrate on the sound.
So it's a silicon. Silicone. Silicon.
It's not silicone.
Silicon Valley. What happens there then? I've always wondered.
It's full of silicones, I suppose.
Silicones. Like this is going. Hey, what's up? So it's got a side that is a fuzz side, and then it's got a separate boost switch. It's got 6 knobs on it. It's got if you start on the boost side, it's got boost level and range, which I think it's like
more trebly, more bassy,
and it sounds like this on a clean. And then you put the boost in, and that's kind of on 12 o'clock here. So,
See, that'll do different things. I'm plugged into an amp that has a bit of crunch. That's my sound with no...
Oh!
If I put the boost in, I might as well leave all mine at 12 o'clock, although during the jam it was a bit higher than that. So,
See how it cleans it up and it kind of makes it more. I mean, silicon, and if you go back to the old Fuzz phases, you know, there's loads of different ones. Dallas Arbiter, germanium. A lot of people use it. It just gives a different tone. You know, and it's just it is what you sort of plug in. I think silicone can go more clean kind of thing, but I'm not sure.
Look, I mean, I'm sure we should have had Thorpy on. He could have told us.
We should,
but here's my.
We will do.
Here's the settings I had. I like the range down a bit because it makes it a bit fatter, and the boost up a bit. So here's no. Now that tone is really still the amp, you know, all the gain and everything is coming from the amp, but it's because I'm chucking in a fatter, higher level from the boost pedal into the amp. It's making the amp sound like that.
It sounds great. It opens it up, it gives it more headroom. You know, like you want a large wattage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can...
to give you more headroom. That's what that does to me. That's what it sounds like.
I'm a little bit out of tune, but whilst you
take
him through the fuzz side.
Okay, well, I mean, the range on this will go. The boost is quite loud. Anyway, range, mid, and then really. That's with the range all the way off. Check that out.
That'll be maximum bass, minimum treble.
Exactly. Oh, it's lovely. So anyway, I'll turn that off. Take it to the fuzz side. Fuzz has got smooth, fuzz, volume, and bias. Now,
by the way, the knobs on Pete's Veteran are different to the knobs on my Veteran.
Yeah.
That's because I think Pete's is an earlier prototype.
Really early, yeah.
And mine is the one that you actually get.
Yes.
If you buy one.
This is clean tone. This is everything 12 o'clock on the bridge pickup. Want a little bit more volume in there. I mean, that's kind of
old school,
it's kind of old
it?
school where it kind of breaks up in that, and it's just slightly. When you just touch it a little bit, the string with the pick, so the harder you pick, the more boost you get.
You've got plenty more to go on the fuzz and the bias, haven't you?
Yeah,
to sort of give you a bit more if you want.
The bias will, let's see how much fuzz you can get. And then it becomes a bit more...
That just go a bit Bryan Adams on it.
Yeah.
Why did I want to say it was a Shania Twain riff?
Because it's probably because it's the same Robert Mott Lang who's produced.
Because it sounded a bit like "Man, I Feel Like a Woman," didn't it? That sort of.
That was just in the panto that one of my daughters went to.
Really?
They did "Man, I Feel Like a Woman," and there's this guy in drag, you know,
feeling like a woman.
He was amazing, the man. Anyway,
if you do the. From my understanding of the bias control, is the more you turn it down, it kind of emulates the less juice that the battery would be able to give the fuzz.
All right, okay.
So I think if you go maximum fuzz, minimum bias,
that's right.
You might get that sort of most brokeny
when
sounding
it up.
kind
Let's have a listen. Clean. Turn the bias up.
Or then now it'll sound like you're getting the full power to the
full fuzzy. Oh, hey! And that is it's yay. What?
Yeah, and then the smooth control, I think it's just a tone control.
Yeah, that sort of smooths it out, doesn't it? I mean, so if we go, let's go bias all the way back.
But you like the old
and the
dirty
fuzz, that
mess,
where it's
do
like,
you?
ow, 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 ow. smooth
some
control.
new shoes there as well, Pete.
Yes,
they're
I mean,
Christmas
it's been
presents.
Christmas.
I like them.
Yeah.
Mine are dirty and old now,
Dr. Martens, man. Dr. Martens.
Are they?
Yeah.
They're cool.
They bring the new stuff out, Dr. M there, with some, you know, just what happens when you got kids.
Just to clarify, this isn't product placement. Dr. Martens haven't given Pete any free boots, but if they'd like to...
If they like to, I'm absolutely up for that stuff. We're up for doing that
Same for
stuff.
me with Timberland.
Yeah, you need some...
You know, if anybody wants to send me any free Timberland clothes,
somebody wants
bring
to
it on.
clean them for you.
Yeah, or just clean the mud off, absolutely. Because I'm hardcore. Because I actually go outside.
Yeah, I just stay in here all day long. So, that's smooth all the way off. Is that one of these, isn't it? Is this...
That's just that pedal, right? No boost, no other pedals on, just the fuzz side of the Veteran, yeah?
Yes.
And then if you boost it as well.
Okay.
Mother!
See?
It's
really,
that
really
full
good, isn't it? Yeah.
elephant roar,
It's just,
isn't it?
yeah.
Like, I'm charging! What do they call it when an elephant's like on heat? What do they call it when the bull elephant goes into some sort of rage mode and I don't know. Yeah, absolutely.
There's like
the fifth leg comes out. Kapow!
That's just like literally, it's the whole thing just turns into a massive penis.
Someone will comment, but it's just heat. No, yeah, that's what a dog goes into. But I think elephants go into something else. It's
rage,
and it's full like the testosterone through their bodies is like they get 1,000,000% more than normal, and they're literally like either you're another man elephant and you're going to get smashed, or you're a female elephant and you're just going to get smashed in a different way, and that's it. And I've gone mad. And
I'm going mad with all of my trunks.
That's what this pedal sounds like.
It's great, isn't it? That really sounds good. And that's put nothing else on.
Does it clean up? Does it do that? Because I love fuzz pedals when you just go, I'm just going to go back to maybe 8 out of 10 on the volume.
Well, I can't remember what it did.
It goes all chewy and messy.
Bias all the way
nice.
off, fuzz all the way up, smooth in the middle, was it kind of like that?
Smooth operator.
Smooth in the middle. So let's see. So full. So it goes a bit brittle. I think the telly pickups might also be a little bit too brittle for that. So you just to turn that. I mean, that's a bit thin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's kind of the sound, because you're not on maximum volume yet.
On nothing. No. So that's kind of... I think you just tweak it a little bit, right?
A bit more. A little bit of Greg Cock.
I don't know how to Greg cocking me.
That's it, really. I mean, that's the pedal overview. I don't know if I didn't really kind of max out mine in terms of.
you know what I really like is this.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching the Andertons Guitar YouTube channel. If you're a drummer or a keyboard player or interested in music technology, you might find one of our other channels interesting, and I'll put details of those in the description below. If you want to find out more about the products we've just featured, please click here. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt like this, please click here. If you want to watch another video on our guitar channel, click down here. And to subscribe to our guitar channel, click here. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.